I bought a receiver and it's in the car. And today we're gonna check it out inside the car. And I want you guys to see this black made in Japan stereo. It's just different, guys. So let's check it out. So guys, let's check it out. And that is the General Electric. Never heard this, guys, and something different. I mean, it's still dirty, so I have to clean this, and we're gonna see what it looks like after I clean it. But this piece, I've never seen one of this before, and it's definitely made in Japan. That's why I bought it. And I'm gonna clean it, and we're gonna do some video with this General Electric. So this is like, I don't know how old, I don't know what year this was made, and I will find out, and I have to do the search, and we're gonna see it from there. And here, guys, I'm using a stereo in my car, and it sounds amazing. So I have this power bank that can run this receiver, and I'm using this in my car. It sounds amazing, guys. And I don't know, guys, if you like, you can do it too. You know, you just got to get a good power bank that could run the receiver and speakers, and you can have a good stereos in your car. So right over there, guys, that is the Japan made stereo receiver, and we're gonna do some filming, and I'm gonna clean that, and we're gonna do the videos. We're gonna do the sound test, and we're gonna listen to that. So another good score. I paid good good price, and now we're gonna go home and we're gonna test it out. So let's go. So guys, so what I'm doing here is I'm painting this cover from the receiver to make it look nicer again. Just like that. So you can see the difference already. Yeah. So I'm just gonna keep, this is only the first coat. I'm gonna do the second coat to cover the scratches and the lines. So you can see the difference. And then here, yeah. So we're gonna do this like this. That, the edge. See, guys, the difference. We're gonna do here on the other side. Okay, so there it is, guys. I finished painting this cover, and it looks more nicer. And I'm gonna clean the receiver next. Way better. So let's go inside and finish the job. So now we're inside, and this is the receiver that I'm working on. And what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna paint this so you can see the scratches here. I'm gonna paint that. I'm gonna show you guys how. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cover this because I don't wanna hit this silver part with the paint, with this spray paint. So I'm gonna show you guys when I finish spraying this. Okay, guys, so I spray paint this part, and it covers the scratches, but I have to do this again. This is the first coat, and I'm gonna do the second coat once it's dry. So this is, yeah, this is the stereo, that I'm talking about, and I have to clean the front and make it look nice again. And the inside of this stereo is the engine. So you can see how big this here. It's very important for me, to me. And every time I buy stereos, guys, I always have to look at this. The bigger the better. The transformer, the bigger the better. The motherboards, the heatsink, the more heatsink the better. And this is always important to me. So when I buy stereos, I open it and look at it before I buy it. And as you can see, this big, and it's gonna have a good sounds. So people out there that doesn't know yet about stereos, number one tip, look at this piece here. The bigger the better. And you know it, or you will learn it from me, and that is a good stereo. And the transformer, the bigger the better, the heavier the better. And the front face, the looks, I always go for looks and the sounds. Yeah, so every time I buy stereos, guys, I have to have a screwdriver. I take it with me, and I open it and I check before I buy it to make sure that it's a good stereo. So this is not a bad stereo, and we're gonna do the sound test later, and we're gonna listen to the sound. And this here, it's rare, you know. Can never find this piece anymore. 3 knobs on the front. This is the looks, so it's not easy to find. And like I said, guys, I always buy Japan made in Japan stereos. They don't make it anymore. Hard to find, rare, good stereos. So we're gonna continue cleaning this later, and we're gonna listen to the sounds. Okay, folks. So guys, now I put it on top of this turntable, and I'm gonna clean the front, which I already started, and I'm just, you know, taking the dust out and applying some little grease, like oil, to make it look shiny. Yeah, and you will see. So I'm using this just to make it look shiny, and just apply it. Yeah, and a piece of small rag, and just, you know, look at, just, you know, run through it all around. So you can see, guys, the difference. It's way better. So I saw one like this kind of, you know, this looks from Sansui, and it is a nice looking piece. They are a bit expensive. I saw it on eBay, and you know, it's tempting that, you know, I almost buy it, but you know, I waited until maybe somebody will sell it for a low price. Yeah, so, and now I saw this piece, and we're gonna test this. This is rare, guys, you know. You don't see this often, even me, and I decided to buy this. So it's cool piece. I got it for a very low price, so that's a good deal. And now we're gonna clean these capacitors. So like I said, guys, when you buy stereos, people doesn't know some tips. The first thing you do is to look at the capacitors, how big it is. Some of them are bigger than this, way bigger than that, and that is a good stereo. And like I said, the transformer, the bigger the better. So this piece, guys, it's made in Japan, and definitely I will buy it because I only buy Japan made. I don't buy anything else. But some of, some other stereos made in Canada, made in the US, made in Europe, they're good, but I just want to stick to Japan. And the reason of that, guys, is because they have good sounds, the looks, and the quality, and it lasts very long time when it's made in Japan, just like those cars. So that is the reasons why I buy Japan made all the time. I do have way before, stereos from other countries. I'm not gonna name the countries in Asia, but it's just not good at all. Doesn't last for a long time, and it looks very cheap, and the build and the components inside, it's just, you can tell that it won't last for a long time, and it's very little small stuff in there, and capacitors are small compared to this. The transformer, it's very simple, and it's easy, that you can tell that it's not gonna last for a long time. So I always go, guys, for the quality, and the looks, and of course the sounds. So the quality, guys, Japan made is good. So later I'm gonna put the cover back, and we're gonna do the sound test of this stereo. So we're gonna test this stereo, and we're gonna see if it's working or not. So the first thing we gotta do here, guys, is turn this on. There's a indicator light, standby, and it says on. And here there's some extra, control, thermal signal, other stuff. And we're gonna turn this knob, see if it's good or not. So let's check it out. So if you guys can hear that clicking sound every time I turn it on, turn it to this side, you will see when I turn this to the right side, you're gonna hear a clicking sound. So that is good. That means that this is working. And this is the selector for phono, tuner, AUX, CD, and this one here, the input, tuner, AUX, tape 1, tape 2, and this one here is the phono selector, and the balance, mute, loudness. The other thing, guys, that when you buy a stereo, you got to make sure that if you like the vintage stereos, make sure that it has this loudness button to add more bass to your speakers. And we have subsonic filter. You filter the sounds, operating straight DC. We have the treble, the bass, as you can see. So pretty much, guys, this is gonna be working, and we're gonna test the sounds next. So guys, we're gonna continue the General Electric receiver that I was working on. That would be the next video. So I'm fixing something with that receiver, and for now, this setup here I'm filming, and I just want to share with you guys with this nice looking AR speaker and Sony vintage speaker. I'm using a Marantz, and it sounds good.
We'll see if you show up.
Just don't show up with a 3-inch piece of wood. Thank you.
It sounds good, guys, and you know, I decided to film this setup for now. Yeah, with the AR speaker, this vintage AR speaker is nice, and the Marantz and this Sony sounds really good. So it's hard to find this Sony speaker now and this AR, but I pay a good quality sound, a good low price for this. It has a good quality sounds, and the Marantz, of course. Yeah. And over here, I wanna, use this like a stand for turntable, but I did not set it up yet. So this is just temporary. Yeah. So the AR speakers, the looks of this AR speaker, it looks like an old, it has old looks, but that's how they build that speaker. And this Sony. So I couldn't, put the turntable somewhere. It's because I need to clean up and fix this area here. But this has good sounds. So.
Free, reliable help of
Other radio stations around the US.
The storms we've gone through here. I can only hope the rubies.
So guys, this setup here, I would say not bad, but once I finished the General Electric, the black receiver, I'm gonna film it again and share with you guys. So lots of stereo stuff here, and maybe I'll sell some stuff underneath. I have more in there. Even here I have Sansui, but one day I will sell. So get rid of some of my stereos collection. Yeah. So simple setup here, guys, and sounds good. I like the AR speaker, Marantz and Sony. So for now, guys, that's it, and I will film again next time. So thanks for watching, and see you again. It's the subscribers, and thanks for doing that. For now, say ciao ciao.